Hey you guys, this is Alex867539, and this is Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption 100% on Hypermode, Part 21. Now, in the last part, yes, I know my Mii is different because I'm using the guest Mii on the Wii because, the Wii is pretty much all back to where it used to be, sort of. I have basically no save files but the ones that I need, but all the mods are back installed, but of course, the Wii is now sitting underneath my table with all my other systems that are, not current gen, sadly. Above the table stuff is my current stuff. Below is kind of like my Wii, NES, Super Nintendo, N64, PS1, PS2, and GameCube. Kind of sad looking at all them sitting down there, but hey, at least they're not collecting dust, so that's a good thing. Alright. Well, in the last part, we started the invasion of the pirate homeworld, and we led the Galactic Federation on an assault. So now we're in the seed, ready to go and take on the next Guardian. Now this Guardian is pretty straightforward. It is Ridley, only a little bit tougher. Now, I have read up that apparently, if you take Ridley, and if you use screw attack on him, he will try to dodge attacks, and he will stop whatever attack that he's doing to do that. So this is going to be kind of an experiment for me, but I will give you guys tips on what I've learned over the years when playing this game. Alright, now this is Ridley in probably one of his most robotic looking forms ever. Definitely makes him look more menacing. Now here, basically what you want to do is you want to shoot him in the mouth when his mouth is going. Don't get too close, otherwise he will bite you. Then when you're down, be cheap, and fire like crazy. Now, he's going to try guarding his wound, and this wound was created in the last battle. But what you want to do is you want to try to get on his bad side, because he will try protecting himself. Let's see if he does avoid it. Oh, look at that, he does avoid it. Interesting. Ouch. That makes me wonder if I could use that to my advantage. Anyway. Yes, be cheap. Sap health when you can. So don't use a full charge shot, because he will, of course, just turn the other way. And, you'd still waste all that energy on him. Alright. There we go. Now, of course, if you end up getting stuck in hyper mode when he closes that, quickly move your hand with the nunchuck over to the Wiimote hand and press the plus button with one of your fingers, because, you know what, you will not be able to recover from that. Now, usually, he doesn't charge like he usually did. Sucking health, sucking health, sucking health. There we go. There we go. Now the front armor is destroyed. Now he's going to create, yay, phasite armor, which is pretty obvious how to defeat that. But right here, all you got to do is just attack both of these circles. If you miss, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. But that would be an easy hit. Now right here, dodge. Dodge and shoot at his mouth, because your timing has to be perfect for that attack. There we go. And then go into this form. Now you can attack the wound directly, but you'll do like really tiny damage. What you want to do is you want to attack one of the weak points on the phasite armor. Oh, look at that. Awesome, you really can use that to your advantage there. Yeah, so if he starts using an attack that you don't like, you can easily go through and stop him. That is nice. Come on, Ridley. Open your mouth. I always hated that attack personally. I don't know why I went to X-Ray Visor. And we got invincible from that. There we go. Now, of course, if you have him in the air, you can also knock him down by shooting him in the mouth. You know, the necessary amount of times. So he won't stay in the air an indefinite amount of times. But what I found here is that if you just rotate the remote gently in like tiny circles, you can mostly hit that all the time. So that works pretty well. Alright, now let's just... Oh, just a little tiny bit early there. Be aware, his tail can still hurt you. Now destroying these is pretty much an instant way to get him into this form. Of course, be aware, you're going to want to conserve your health in this mode. In Hyper Mode, this guy is actually very deadly. Yes, and I said that even though he has half health. It's not this form that I'm worried about. Ouch. Come on. He's more of doing stalling tactics more than anything. In this game, they give you way too much health. See, I'm not sure if I'm actually invincible at that time. Alright. Oh, come on, now that's cheap. You make me waste my health on you for that? Alright, I'll remember that next time. Oops. Missed that by just a tiny bit, and... missed, come on. Alright, well, I bring this guy down. I remember that in the last video I said you'll probably be seeing this video in 1080p. Well, obviously, that did not happen. I am sorry about that. I was actually looking forward to that, because it would finally be the first video I don't have to actually go through and de-interlace. But there's no way to get around the stupid USB 3.0 requirement. I've been looking around, and yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Sadly. I was hoping that, you know, I'd be able to do that, but, you know, oh well, can't do anything about it. Alright. Alright, Ridley. Alright. Come on. It bounced off the side of your face. Yeah, pretty soon I should be coming up with a new video. Just kind of, it's a talk about video, definitely. It's probably more of a rant than anything. I'll just be kind of talking about my frustrations with some things on the internet, especially from the fan base, you know, from the gaming community itself. Some things that might have spawned in the last couple years, etc. And, you know, in that video I don't really mean to offend anybody, but if, yeah, I am going to be talking about some issues that I know I'm not absolutely sure if some of you are guilty for that, but, you know, if you are, I really don't mean it. It's nothing personal, it's just some things that bug me personally. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. And that side's gone, so we just get to destroy this side. Now eventually you'll learn the circle technique for both sides. I haven't played this in a long time, so I'm still a little bit rusty. Oops. Alright, well that's a new tactic, I guess. Just step forward and shoot, but you gotta be quick. This is of course a good easy way to get health back. And we got a shot right in the mouth. There we go. Now once this armor is destroyed, that's when this fight gets a little bit more difficult. Alright, I'm guessing one more cycle of that, and that should be done. See, this is the kind of game that makes me want to see Metroid in 1080p. Alright, awesome. I'm now using that tactic from now on. That's an amazing tactic. Come on. Break. Yes. Alright, now this is the hard part. Because he no longer cares about the exposed core. He's now going to fly away. Now, if you watch your radar, his radar will tell you where he's going to come from. And that is the key, because he will drop bombs. And you want to try shooting him in the mouth. Of course, that is easier said than done when he's flying around the room bombarding stuff with bombs. Come on. It's not an exact science. I would not use the PED here. I don't think it's advised. He will land on the ground every once in a while, just to kind of mess with you. Where are you? Yeah, they come from here. Ouch. Right in his line of fire. Yeah, he's coming through here. Alright, now is the chance that we get, right? He's no longer thinking about protecting his core, so he's going to be more up front. Ouch. Brutal attack. Come on. Okay. Come on. That attack is actually, I have never seen that before. Interesting. Oh, jeez. There's tons of health for me, Ridley. Or not at all. Ouch. Come on. I don't even know why I said ouch, because I didn't get hurt there. There we go. Come on. Now, just blast him. He will come at you full force, so just watch out. Try not to get hit by any of his attacks. Come on. And now he's up in the air again. Ouch. Now, as I said, I started playing more conservatively in this game. Before, I used to just go all out. Of course, now I'm playing really conservative. Whoa! Totally missed that. There we go. Yeah, these bosses get completely new life in Hypermode. Alright, come on. Come on. And there we go. See, I hate aiming for little tiny points on the screen. It's really difficult to do. Come on. Ah, of course. I keep on thinking I see power-ups everywhere, but I know I'm not seeing them. Now, shots in the mouth here do add towards that, so it'll make him fly less. He'll land quicker. Come on. Stop being stupid. Alright. Where is he coming from? There you are. Ah, did I get him? Yeah, I don't think I did. Alright. It's coming from this one. You know, for sure, this won't stop reminding me of like the Phantom Ganon battle from Ocarina of Time. You know, where they come from the different portraits. This is what it totally reminds me of, because you gotta keep track of, you know, only it's kind of easier with the radar. For sure. Alright. Come on, Ridley, eat some Phazon. little bit more. Of course. Of course you would. Gonna get kind of low on health there. Health does not last very long at all. Alright. Alright, I bet you anything. Nope, he's not gonna come back that time. Alright, now you're done for, Ridley. And there we go. Well, that was Ridley, and let's just watch him painfully suffer. Alright, well now we're even more corrupted, and we got our next expansion. Actually, that's our next and last expansion. Can you guess what it's called? After Samus checks her helmet for the last time. Yep, you guessed it right. It is the Hyper Grapple. Yes, very, very nice naming conventions here. And 100% of all pickups acquired. Special ending is now unlocked. Complete the game to view this ending. Awesome. Everything involved with Phazon has to have spikes. Anyway, right now we're just overloading them. This expansion is probably one of the least used expansions in the game, but it is vital to completing the final area. And it takes a while. Alright, and there we go. And of course, now the last time we actually have to press A here. Alright, now it's just going to be a lengthy cutscene, but then we're going to get back to some gameplay after the aura unit's done talking. After the aura unit's done talking.
You have successfully destroyed the last remaining seed as detected by our systems. The spread of Phazon corruption has been stopped. This is a great day for the Federation. However, there is one more mission to complete. Skytown's Aurora Unit 217 reports that it has discovered the origin of the Leviathan attacks. It appears that this is where Dark Samus and her pirate force are stationed. Destroying them will require a full-scale attack. Unfortunately, this location is so far away it cannot be reached by conventional space travel. We must instead create a wormhole to reach it. The pirates have constructed a Leviathan battleship, which is in orbit around this planet. If we can board this battleship, we may be able to force it to open a wormhole. Large energy surges consistent with a warp device are traveling between the pirate's planet and the Leviathan battleship. It appears the pirates are using this warp device to link to the ship. We will upload the coordinates of this device to you now.
Alright, pretty simple stuff. But now we have to go back to the area where we actually just were, almost. Oops. Really? Okay, so now we gotta go back to the pirate homeworld. Right there. Now you're gonna see a very different side of the pirate homeworld because it is now under full Galactic Federation control. So yeah, pretty simplistic. You know, this makes me wonder, as all this was going on in between the original Metroid and Metroid 2, it makes me wonder if the full Phazon thing distracted the Federation from the Space Pirates rebuilding on Zebes. Just kind of an interesting thing to think about. In reality, they could, because that makes me wonder if originally the Space Pirates were actually working on reconstructing Mother Brain and their base on Zebes, while everyone was distracted by this. Just kind of something to think about. Alright, now we're going to be up there at the top. Anyway, if you guys have not liked my Facebook channel, if you, my Facebook page, if you guys would like to do that, I'll put a link in the description. It is facebook.com/Salix867539. I will be doing mostly my updates from there. You guys will hear the updates first, and I will just kind of, chat with you guys, see what's, I'll show you guys what I'm doing at the current time. What I'm planning on doing in the near and distant future. Alright, now in here we actually went and we disabled the force field where that missile expansion was. So now we should be able just to pop right up out of there, go into corrupted hypermode, and destroy this thing. Alright, and there we go. That is the last time you will actually use that anywhere but the final area. I'm not joking. Alright, now let's just call this last subway. Alright, and now we're just going to do one of these, other than the way to get home. See, this video is going to be filled with a lot of lasts. It's kind of sad. Actually, this is even the last Metroid Prime Let's Play. Well, minus the last episode, of course. Huh. Something to really think about. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to talk about this in the real next episode because I'm going to be too busy destroying stuff there. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit now. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do the Let's Play Skyward Sword Let's Play on the Wii, or if I'm going to do it on the Wii U. I haven't decided yet. I'm debating because I'm thinking about possibly getting a different HD capture device, and so I'm thinking, I could do something with that, but I'm not sure. Alright, now this is a really creepy area, but you can get a friend voucher for doing this. I think it's like 1,000 hits and you get a friend voucher or something stupid like that. Yeah, it's just more of being a pest than anything, but you know what? Oh, there we go. Alright, now you remember that code that we got? That code can be used here. Alright, there we go.
Samus, we have gained control of the Leviathan. Now we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to phase. It's time to end this. Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus. Godspeed.
Samus, we have received new data from AU-217. A planet was detected at the epicenter from where the Leviathan telemetry originated. We have named this planet Phase.
I'm so mean. Alright, well, that's pretty much what we're going to do for the rest of the video, is make it back to our ship. From there, it's pretty much, next episode we are going to be going to Phase. The origin of all Phazon. And we're going to meet up with Dark Samus, and possibly some other surprises. It's going to be pretty interesting, and it's probably going to be one of my only hour-long episodes, because it takes a bit. It really does. It's not a fast process to get through that area. If I had a half an hour for the area, then if I had a half an hour for the boss, possibly. But this is probably going to be a now 1 hour special, which means I'm going to have to wait until I'm at an area with adequate internet, because if I can't upload a half an hour within 5 hours, there's no way I'm going to be able to upload an hour. You know, it's not going to happen. Alright, well, this should be a quick and easy way to get out of here, if I stop doing stuff like that. Alright. But yeah, and you know, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to see me play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on the Wii U? I know on the Wii there are a bunch of mods that kind of help improve the game, including Fee never tells you when your remote battery's dying, Fee never annoys you, Fee never reminds you to use the dowsing, which you'll learn more about in the video.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to Phase is opened, there is no turning back. Please be sure to prepare yourself. We wish you the best of luck.
And then there's also the thing where it turns off when you get a new rupee color, it turns off when you get a collectible, it turns off when you get this, it turns off when you get the, you know, all the kind of annoying stuff that really bugs people about Legend of Zelda are done. Plus, I have Rainbow Link, which you guys will learn if I do decide to do it on the Wii. Alright, well, this has been this episode. As I said before in the video, if you have not seen my Facebook page, I would go check it out. Like, subscribe, comment. Please, I would love to hear your comments. I always love to see people's comments. And so, this has been Celix8675309. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you guys later.